We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another Geek Culture Congress. I am your host, as always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by the great and talented and funny Tarik Lewis.
Thank you for all that. Yes, I'm very happy to be here with you all. Thank you very much.
And, of course, the king of late night radio here in Tampa, Florida, from Wild 94.1. The king of late night radio here in Tampa, Florida. Joey Franchise, what up?
Word, what up? We here. I'm ready to get this thing cracking.
Oh man, I'm so excited, man. We're on some new platforms as well, and I can't wait to get that. We'll talk about that near the end of the show. But let's get into the nitty gritty. Of course, we're talking about all the trailers, all the news that came out of San Diego Comic-Con that we did not touch last episode. We have a bunch of trailers that we're going to talk about, and the most pressing and the most sad, to me personally, I think sad issue that I'm going to talk about right now is the firing of James Gunn from the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. And, I think it's a sad day. It's a sad day for our hobby when political discourse invades our hobby and changes it. Either for the better or for the worse. I think it's a really sad day. And that's probably the only thing I'll probably say about it personally. So I don't really want to get into too much politics here in Geek Culture Congress. We're trying to keep it fun and try not to get into too much serious stuff. But, Tarik, what do you think?
I think I gotta go back and delete some tweets.
Facts.
No. Your personal stuff is good. Your personal stuff is good.
Do you think so? I got a long career ahead of me. I used to drunk tweet. Out there.
But that's what I was thinking.
And I don't know what I said.
I hate when Facebook reminds you what you said.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. Or Facebook shows you old pictures of what you were doing in some party a long time ago in New York City.
Remember this time you fell asleep at Burger King for 7 hours? No, I don't. No, I think, Twitter's one of those things. It's always Twitter too. It's never like, hey, I got your Instagram post. It's always Twitter. And you always got to be careful what you put on there. And you don't have a chance to tell somebody what you intended to do, so you have to be careful.
I mean, I get
what you're writing, but it's getting a little messy, and it's I get it. I get it
because we work, Joey, we work for a media group, even though Tarik works also for a media group, but we have a 9 to 5, we work for a company that's publicly traded. And unfortunately, if some public tweets of ours get out there prior to some shareholders and we're like the face of the company or something like that, or a franchise, should I say? Yeah.
You gotta protect your investments.
Yeah, you got, it's all about the big dollar sign. But then again, on the other side, you as the consumer, you have the power, you have the control of the dollars.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't see it that way. And if you feel some way about something, your vote is your dollar. Yeah. That's the only thing I like to tell everybody.
Well, there's this large petition going around to get him back. Yes. I don't think Disney can backtrack that.
Yeah. It's hard after the Roseanne thing, it's just they made a precedence for the company there with the Roseanne thing. So,
which is, listen, Disney can't John Cena their way out of this. They can't. No, we want kids. Nah, it's too late for that.
Yeah, you really can't.
How you feel about everything going on, Joey?
I mean, it's a touch upon Disney backtrack. Like they really can't because those Mickey Mouse series don't play. Yeah. I mean, I remember because
they run the O-Town.
I used to work at ESPN years ago. I used to do ESPN radio, and there was guys in there good anchors and sports figures former athletes that would just get let go off of just getting pulled over for too many drinks for DUI.
I believe it.
So and done. That's it. Career over.
I believe it.
So Disney don't play, man. Those Mickey Mouse series. I mean, it's unfortunate that that James Gunn had to go down like this. I know those were he was being kind of an edgy guy. He was trying to figure the type of person who he was at that time, and who he was trying to be on social media, trying to have that much of a presence. And obviously he did come. The thing that sucks is the fact that he already came forward about these edgy tweets beforehand, before even getting the Guardians of the Galaxy gig.
Yeah, he was definitely a very edgy guy and weird, funny guy. Or he had a lot of dark jokes and a lot of dark humor, and I've known that from when he started,
right?
So it wasn't like a surprise, and that's my other bone to pick with the it's like they make these decisions, but they already knew what they're invested in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when it comes to light, it's like, oh well, you know what? We gotta let you go now.
Yeah.
It's like yo, like you know, when the Bulls signed Dennis Rodman, they knew that they was getting out of him.
Yeah.
You know, he's a quirky guy. He's not, you know, he's not all there, but he gets the job done.
Yeah.
But like, it just sucks as a fan of the MCU movies,
Definitely.
and just seeing how a comic book or you know, Guardians of the Galaxy can come to life in that way and be appreciated by people who probably never read the comics, like myself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I never was really big on Guardians, but like the movies got me really interested, and I really went back and, you know, brushed up all my history of what the characters were all about. So it just sucks that we won't see a volume 3. Well, right now we won't see James Gunn at volume 3.
Exactly.
When that movie comes out, and if it's good, no one's gonna care.
Wow. Yeah,
that's true. If the movie comes out and they find somebody and it's still good, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that did happen, didn't it? That he did get let go."
That's the other sad part about the whole big story here.
Yeah.
And I wonder if the you know, like Zoe Saldana and Chris Pratt and all those guys are gonna, you know, not want to do it now.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Oh my goodness, we got the cam. We got the cam fam in the building.
The
man
dropping in on the conversation.
On the conversation here. I'll make sure I turn your mic on here. What's good, man? Well, let's see. Hold on. I don't think I got your mic right here. There you go. There you go.
What y'all minorities talking about?
We're actually talking about the firing of James Gunn right now. Yeah.
Oh,
but you need to get into videos. We're doing video,
Okay,
and so
right,
I don't know. I don't have the wide lens open on that camera. So there you go. Let's get you on here.
This credit score dressing. But yeah, the firing of James Gunn, I think is complete BS.
Yeah.
I think it's like, what was it, a decade ago the tweets came out?
Yeah, back in 09, 08.
Look, man, I'm not even the same kid I was 2 years ago. I'm not the same kid I was 5 years ago. Because when 5 years ago, I had golds in my mouth.
And you had dreads, right? At that time, did you have dreads?
Yeah, because like I cut my hair before the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow.
Like August 2nd.
So this is like a completely new cam we got right here.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
even then, James Gunn could have changed at that point. Because what was it like? When was the first one came out? 2014?
Yeah.
I cut my hair the day after it came out. Like it came out August 1st, 2014. I cut my hair August 2nd.
So you can say James Gunn changed your life.
No, he did not. But what I am saying is, like,
I believe we're laughing
I'm
about this.
I'm a completely different person from 2014. He could be a completely different person from 2014. So it's like, yo, cut a guy a break. And Tarik will tell you, I'm one of the most militant people in the world. I'm never about cutting certain people breaks. But I say you cut this man a break. It's old tweets. Why are you messing up? Like, especially Disney. Why are you?
And
messing
it's dark
up old
humor.
franchise?
We hear dark humor all the time from.
Yeah.
It was awful humor. That wasn't funny.
Yeah,
Like, I wasn't offended by it, but it was just really bad.
I didn't read the
Yeah.
tweets, but I just know that.
That's why he has a career as a director, not as a comedian.
Look, man, if you're going to be firing people for old stuff, Batista might be next because he used the Batista bomb females in the middle of the ring and put people through tables and hit them with chairs. Next, people might start bringing up that old stuff like, this is you're supposed to be your Drax, taking this chick and putting her through an announce table. Oh my God, the humanity! Come on, man, you got to shoot this man shoot him some bail.
Some slack.
Yeah, shoot him some bail.
I'm picturing you with this hair and the gold. I'm just picturing like a Static Shock villain. Like
I hate you in ways I can't even quantify right now.
Oh my goodness.
Why are you doing this?
Oh my goodness. All right. So, like I said, you could vote with your dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Your dollar has the power.
Yeah, there's a petition that's already out. It got 19,000 signatures already. And another victim of this this far right happening of bringing old tweets to light is Dan Harmon from Rick and Morty. They're trying to get him too.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because he made he made a show, and this is completely different from what y'all talking about. But he made a show called Daryl, which is supposed to be a spinoff about Dexter.
Right.
It was supposed to, like, Dexter was supposed to be the serial killer with a heart of gold. He made a spinoff comedy show called Daryl. It was supposed to be a baby rapist with a heart of gold.
Wow.
And now people are like, oh no, cancel Rick and Morty. Look, man. You cancel Rick and Morty.
That might be Armageddon right there.
That's people were
That's not nobody's gonna
That's
go
like
for
canceling
that.
Dragon Ball Z, you know?
Yeah, like you cancel Rick
Nah,
and
it's just
Morty.
crazy that we're like. I mean, I get it. There's certain things that are not tolerated, and you take action on like the Roseanne thing. Like that's just OD. That was really OD. I think like I said, we're in a generation where I think a lot of these studios and a lot of these big corporations like Disney not really trying to take any chances and try to have those type of, bring that type of
publicly traded companies. They ain't playing around with their bottom line.
Sucks though that James Gunn got caught up in that.
Look, man,
it's bigger than Marvel. It's the whole corporate identity of Disney.
I'm just really worried that they get Ryan Coogler on some old stuff.
Straight up. Yeah.
Because let's be clear.
He's from Oakland.
Yeah. He's from Oakland.
There's some video of Ryan Coogler somewhere sea walking on a dead body.
Straight up, man.
Ryan is 6'4", speaking that big talk.
I'll tell you what, though. They're looking. I'm telling you that right now. They scored one. They scored 1 point with this one. So they're looking.
I mean, like, imagine Black Panther going from Ryan Coogler's vision to F. Gary Gray's vision. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, man.
All right, Cam. All right, man. Be good, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming through. The cam, man. And I gotta fix the cam because he came in now. I'm the director, the director of the Geek Culture Congress show.
We can always.
Yeah. All right, I'm good. So let's keep the subject going. We did have another breaking news that's been happening. We did talk about this last week. We talked about the DC Titans trailer that you hated so much.
Mm-hmm. You didn't like it?
Oh man, no.
I thought it was dope. I thought Robin get on that car saying like Batman.
Hey, we got to edit that out now.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Put a bleep on it.
We're corporate now. We'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whoops.
It's okay. But so you liked it?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I didn't think it didn't blow me away, but because at the end of the day, it's still
So the big question is, are you going to spend that $8 a month for that DC Universe app?
I'm debating on it. Just because I'm a big fan, and I think I was talking about this. Was I talking about this with you?
Well, it's more than just shows. It's
I know you get
movies,
everything. But this is
comic books.
This is where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Like
that's a lot.
Batman
for $8
the animated. I grew up watching Batman the animated series.
Yeah.
Like me and my mom just literally used to watch that joint. And it was fire. And
it was serious.
It was probably one of the best cartoons next to X-Men.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
Well, X-Men and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
On Fox.
All the seasons will be up on that thing.
Yes, and that's one thing I've never gotten was the season because I could never find where they sold the seasons. I've even checked on Amazon, but I want the Blu-ray. I don't really want the DVD.
We gotta hook you up with the bootleg, man. Come on, we gotta hook you up with that bootleg stick, okay? We can help you out, right?
But I'm debating just off of that. I already own all the Batman movies, but I'm actually interested in seeing what this Titans is all about. And is it tied in with the
DC Titans? With the called.
Is it tied in with the CW stuff?
Yeah, with the app, the DC Universe app.
That's just going to be its own thing. On the app.
Apparently, I'm guessing
it's not with
CW.
It's not tied in with
Arrowverse.
the Flash TV or
no, the Arrowverse.
Arrow.
No, I don't think so. As far as we know.
All right, because I'd love to start because I just am so all over the place with the CW stuff. All the the Arrowverse
Black
stuff.
Lightning. Yeah. Black Lightning I enjoy. It's a really good show.
I'm like lost because I kind of catch up an episode here and there, and I'm kind of lost in the timeline. So I'm just glad I could start fresh with something that actually interests me just by the looks of the trailer, and I like seeing Robin kind of kick ass and take some names.
Well, they say that Black Lightning is not part of the Arrowverse quite yet either.
I think it'll all be tied in though.
Why they gotta do Black Lightning?
That's what I'm saying. Why it gotta be pushed away to the side, man?
No, it might be another universe. So DC's on the universe things, man.
Man, we can't even get in the same universe.
Straight up.
Come on, man. Black Delegation's not happy about that. Is it gonna have Young Justice on it?
It might.
That's what I'm.
I
looking
believe
for.
so.
I'm looking forward to Young Justice.
I believe so. You're gonna cop up that $8 a month? Young Justice.
I would cop it for Young Justice. Is like one of my favorite shows.
I think it's there.
I would consider.
And they're making the new season. Of course, the new season is gonna be there.
I saw the trailer. So I'm if Young Justice is in there, I may split it with you, Joey.
Let's talk about this.
Share that login. You guys gonna share that login?
Drop that 4, man. Put some on
Culture
it.
Congress login.
Yeah,
legit. Let's go all in.
Let's write it off, guys. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Since we corporate and all that.
Talking about the DC Titan show, the actress that's going to be playing Firestar, her name is Anna Diop, and unfortunately, she's been run off Instagram because the internet trolls are saying that she is not the right black color to play Firestar.
Starfire.
Or Starfire, yeah, sorry. I'm getting my Marvel mixed up with my DC, sorry. Starfire. So, Mr. Tarik Lewis, would you like to weigh in on that?
So Starfire in the comic books is like a goldish, reddish, indigo color, like the clay in Atlanta.
She Redbone.
Yeah, Redbone.
Yeah, what I don't understand what people are. Listen, man.
Man, Nick Fury is black in the MCU. He was white in the comics.
Exactly.
Yeah. I already said before, man. I think a couple shows ago, man. I got smoke for people when I break big and they're like trolling me because I'm playing you know,
you go
Martian Manhunter or somebody when I'm playing the Spectre. They're like, the Spectre's not supposed to be black. I got heat for him.
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous. It's the
you
character.
Have fast thumbs,
like no one was mad at Zoe Saldana for playing Gamora, right?
Right.
Sure,
so what's the difference?
Well, she's painted green, but
yeah, but this girl, she's a different color.
I don't think she rolls her R's in the Guardians of the Galaxy show.
I don't think she ever has in real life. She didn't do that in movies where she was Bolivian. She didn't roll the R. Anyway, I don't know, man. It's so ridiculous, and I feel bad for these people who like just hop off of Twitter because I kind of feel like it would make a stance if they stayed. You know what I mean? If they stayed and said, "Listen, Instagram. I'm just going to deal with it."
Well, any social media,
people will come to their defense. If I would have known, I would come because that's stupid, man.
That's just comic. There's like comic book purists.
Yeah, you're always going to do that.
They're always the super hardcore nerds.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. And me working in, I used to work. I just broke my pen. How about that? Me working part time. I used to work part time in a comic book store, and I used to also work full time and part time in a video game store and different retail areas where I would deal with what I call the super nerds, you know, the ones that take it to the extreme, you know?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're passionate about whatever it is that they're into, whether it be Marvel or Star Wars or whatever, Dragon Ball Z, whatever it is, whatever video game system or characters or whatever that they're passionate about. And they just want people to pay attention to them. So I feel like when they post like that, it's just kind of like it's their reach out to, no, you got to pay attention to my passion. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about this character and that's the wrong color, you know?
Listen, I'm passionate about macaroni and cheese. But if you invite me over for Thanksgiving, I'm not going to be tweeting about the fact that you don't have a hard crust on the top because your cheese wasn't cheesy enough. I'm just going to shut up and eat.
That's the super nerd, unfortunately. That's the super nerd. And sometimes it comes off the wrong way.
Well, it can come off. Listen, I'm telling you, my big break, when I get cast in one of these movies, they can come off the wrong way. I'm taking addresses. And I'm not saying I'm going to show up.
Some fast thumbs.
I'm not saying I'm going to show up.
You might have to hire some internet trolls from India or something.
You need a burner account? Yeah. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant got a burner account.
I'm going to get Cam with the dreads and gold teeth to come in and handle it. My light work. It's just crazy. I know what you're saying. It's just crazy.
So the Congress is okay with this actress.
It's perfectly
black
fine.
Color. I think it's perfectly fine.
I like when everybody experiments and like kind of, you know, if say somebody was white in the comic books and they wanted to make them like Puerto Rican or made them make them black or Asian or whatever the case is, it's like they did with the Power Ranger movie when they switched all the characters around that we saw like on the original TV show. In the movie they gave you and they all had different characteristics to each other.
Different things.
And
they had I think what was it the Blue Ranger had like was it autism? What did he have? Or
I think it was the Black Ranger had autism.
No, not the black kid who played the art. Was it R.J. Seiler? I think
he played the Blue Ranger.
Yeah,
he did. Right.
Yeah.
And then you had
messy, Speedy. That's messy what you just did. It's problematic.
And then Becky G. You
like that pitch, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
And then Becky G's character in the movie, she was a Yellow Ranger. She was lesbian. So I like when they experiment with all these things, and like even what they did with Fantastic Four when they had Michael B. Jordan play. Johnny.
Right.
So
I didn't have no problem with that.
Even though the movie was terrible, but
it was really bad.
Like it's cool that they experiment.
I feel bad that he was involved in it.
Yeah.
Because he redeemed himself in Black Panther. Tell you that.
Yeah, very very much so.
The girl is orange or something in the comic book. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And isn't she gonna like get all fight?
It's Redbone, like you said. She's Redbone.
And the CG's gonna hit her and stuff like that. Things gonna change up. Like I mean,
I was mad though.
You know how many girls in Puerto Rico are Starfire's color?
Yeah.
For real.
I was really mad. I was really mad when Flash came out. How skinny Flash was. I was
really like, whoa.
Why is he so thin? I was like, I guess he is running.
Real.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, we got to keep moving on, guys. So let's get into all these exciting trailers that came out in San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
I'm really super excited about all these movies coming out. Of course, your obsession, Joey franchise,
Aquaman.
You know, we cannot.
Even though I did see Shazam.
I said we were going to start off with Shazam, but now we're going to start off with Aquaman.
Because I'd rather start off with Shazam first.
Really?
Because because Aquaman, like that's what I was looking forward to. Like I was waiting for the alerts. I was even tweeting at the Aquaman official Twitter account, like where is this thing? They sent me the reply back with the link.
You use your Wild 94.1 clout.
I don't know, man. Something happened. Something got to give. You know what I mean?
They saw your 20,000 followers. That's what it was, you know. I think you're actually past that. I don't know.
I'm all right, man. I'm doing pretty all right.
You made him get humble. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I'm too modest, man. You can't be doing that to me. I be getting blushy. I get blushy and all that stuff.
We'll block it out.
Yeah.
This is my video editing right there. All right, so we're doing a new thing, Joey. You missed last week. I'm kind of playing some of the audio of some of these trailers. Mm-hmm. So, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want the visual, of course, pause this, go to YouTube, look it up, and watch the visual. But I don't want to share the visual because I don't want Warner Brothers or Disney or anybody to block our videos on YouTube. So,
word.
If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're listening to the audio, I don't care. It's okay. So let's play some audio, and I'm actually going to turn this monitor kind of sideways, hopefully without breaking anything, so you guys could watch it. I actually watched it already, but you watched it. You guys have watched it already, right?
Yeah.
So let's get the video here. All right. So
You've run from foster homes in 6 counties.
This is Shazam.
I can take care of myself. When you're 18, give these people a chance, because that's what they're giving you.
I like this arc. This arc is very comic booky.
I was in
this character.
I was sucked in already.
This is Billy Batson. Make sure you make him feel at home.
They seem nice, but don't buy it. It gets real Game of Thrones around here. Dude, just messing around. You look at me and you're like, why so dark? You're a disabled foster kid. You've got it all.
When does that pay for that Game of Thrones line?
If you could have one superpower, what would you pick?
Everybody chooses flight. You know why?
So they can fly away from this conversation?
No, because heroes fly.
Always bully.
What, you need your fake family
Bully's
to
always
stand up
impetus
for
for being a hero.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Man, sorry about that. Go! Grab it! Get out the way!
I like it. Kid's got swag. Kid playing Billy. He's got some swag.
Feel free to explain what's going on for anybody listening to the audio.
This is cool. Like this subway part, this setup is awesome.
The subway.
So right now, he's meeting the wizard.
Yeah, wizard.
In the subway.
The wizard Shazam.
Which I've met a wizard in the subway, but it turns out he was just gonna flash me.
Hello?
Subway goes to a magical
Say
cave.
my name so my powers may flow through you.
But I don't know your name, sir.
This might go sideways.
Shazam.
Oh, okay.
Are you for real? Say, okay! Shazam?
Hey man, lightning strikes. So,
Right. I like it.
all right, here we go. He's full Shazam mode at this point.
Yeah.
And this is where it kind of turns for me a little bit.
Really?
What's happening?
You're the only person I know that knows anything about this Cape Crusader stuff.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a large person.
It's Chuck in a
What are your
suit.
superpowers?
Yeah.
Superpowers, dude. I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
Yeah, you see. I mean, I get it. It's very comic book.
I didn't like the flossing
Can you fly?
backpack kid dance.
Yeah. Typical trying to learn how to use my powers. Very Spider-Man-ish.
Very Spider-Man,
Trying to learn how to use my
yeah.
powers
Okay.
thing.
Why are you talking?
He tried to fly and he fell there. For the people listening to the audio,
I'm gonna
sorry.
buff out.
Your phone's charged.
Getting the,
Your phone's charged.
Shooting the lightning, so Shazam lightning there.
Bad guy, right?
He's just out in the mall with this in his Shazam outfit.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Stopping some crime, Hancock style.
You have bullet
what?
immunity.
I'm bulletproof. You're dead.
And the use of super strength.
Yeah, throwing some people out the windows there.
Oh, hey. What's up? I'm a superhero.
I got some problems with this part, but
Yeah.
Is it? It's
So,
right. It ended?
yeah, that's
Let me
all right.
Stop it before it starts playing something else here. No, stop. I don't want to play that. All right. So, my problem with the trailer is not the beginning. It's not the plot. It is the tone. I think they want to get that kid money. You know, they want to target that young audience,
Right.
which is fine, which is great. But some of the tone is very fun at the end there and very kid.
Mm-hmm.
And just me being a person who's read the comic books and knows the bad guys that Shazam fights, it's about to get real because Black Adam is no joke. You know, he knocks people's heads off, literally. He rips people's spines out. You know, he's like, you know, hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like this the character of Billy Batson right now is just not even at that right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the suit.
Me either. I'm not bought.
Yeah, I don't really like the suit. It looks like a small guy in a big suit. You know,
I think they did it on purpose like that to make it look funny.
Yeah, it's not coming across from me. You know, it's not coming out to April next year. Yeah. So they still got time. I'm hoping this is a.
Well, that's been recorded already. I don't know.
Yeah, but you remember they did Apocalypse in the Age of Apocalypse, and he came out. He looked a little better when they finally did it. It just didn't. Sometimes they rush these things for Comic-Con too. It just didn't come across. I like the humor in the beginning when the kid's Billy.
Interesting point.
When the kid's Billy, but then like once he becomes Shazam, it kind of looks silly, a little too silly to me. But I'll give it a shot. Shazam's one of my favorite characters.
Really?
From DC. I just find it interesting, but he's supposed to have the wisdom of Solomon and,
there wasn't a lot of wisdom there at all. No,
it sucked because it was building up really nice. It kept that like in-between tone. It wasn't too dark. You got a good feel for the Billy Batson character, being an orphan and, being accepted from a family. And then you saw the little Easter eggs of Batman and his foster brother. What's the kid's name that's always with him in this movie? I know he was in the movie It.
I forget.
He was in It. I remember that. Anywho, but it's good because he's a fan. You see him with the Aquaman T-shirt. He's got the Superman memorabilia and newspaper clippings out. I mean, it really set it up really nice. Like, this is really part of the universe, and it's like keeping a good balance. Like, cool. I finally want to see what Shazam looks like, and the subway stuff was a good setup. But like Tarik said, like that suit when I saw it, I was like, it was kind of cheesy, and I'm not really sold on Zachary Levi being Shazam. Like I said, it's just Chuck in a superhero outfit.
I think that's what they were aiming for. They're aiming for that, like I said, that kid, that fun.
That's cool.
Teenager
you know what I think it is? It's gonna be DC's Ant-Man. You got a guy with the cheese. Ant-Man's kind of a cheesy superhero name, and Shazam's pretty cheesy too.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I'm still gonna check it out just out of curiosity. I know Henry Cavill is allegedly supposed to be making a cameo in this too, so hopefully it sets it up and Superman teaches him how to, be a hero. Because there is cartoon episodes of when they fought Black Adam together.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Superman needs to lend him some clothes.
Now I think Black Adam will be the Black Adam that I know from the comic books would be better suited to be a villain of Superman now.
Yeah, we were talking about this
his tone
earlier.
Of that movie, the Superman universe right now is dark, and I think that will be a good character for him. And then maybe to help defeat him, he needs Shazam,
just the way it looks, I'm wondering how they're going to intertwine these things. Because this kid can't hang out with the Justice League.
No, I wouldn't. If I was any of the Justice League, I wouldn't want to hang out with this kid.
Well, maybe the Flash,
Probably the Flash. He was pretty. Barry Allen in DC
I can see them
was
kicking
pretty
it.
corny.
I can see them kicking it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on, guys. All right, so let's get into what Joey franchise has been waiting his entire life for.
Yeah.
Not my entire life, but it's been pretty. It's been a dry spell for comic movies.
Bro. Just commit. Yeah. Commit. You have a
because you know why
you're a fan of Jason Momoa.
Let's not get it twisted. Because the real Aquaman is Vincent Chase, and forever will be.
All right.
All my Entourage fans, you understand.
Okay.
All right, are we ready, guys?
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
All right, so let's play some audio. This is the audio, of course. If you want to see the real trailer, go to the actual DC site on YouTube and watch it, okay? But we'll play the audio for people on the audio, and we'll get into some Aquaman right now. I'll turn this.
My father was a lighthouse keeper.
Apparently, he was.
My mother was a queen.
His father was a lighthouse keeper.
Yeah,
as a way of bringing people together.
So sweet.
Our worlds one day.
Little Hawaiian baby.
Check it out. Arthur is talking to the fish.
I like this part.
Talk to fish.
This part was dope.
The fish were hot over there. They got smoked. That's how it be on Twitter.
The sharks are spicy, man.
That's how my goons are gonna be on Twitter.
They made me what
everybody's spicy in the water.
That was a dope moment.
That was. Permission to come aboard.
Typical Arnold Schwarzenegger line.
Yeah.
I've been looking for you. Your half-brother King Orm is about to declare war upon the surface world.
The visual of a large tidal wave.
The only way to stop this war is for you to take your rightful place.
I like to call the Armageddon shot.
Trust me, I am no king.
You do your best thinking.
Now, this happened before Justice League or after?
This is happening after.
That was
really?
Yeah, that's from
ever.
I've read.
Might want to
I'm
strap
confused.
I love the way Atlantis looks.
Atlantis looks great.
I do like it. I always liked the way it looked in Justice League too. People were complaining about that. Whatever.
Brother has come from the service. Challenge me for the
It's like a Black Panther kind of taking out the Black Panther book.
Very much so. Yeah.
Fighting for the throne.
It's kind of reversed, though. Because Aquaman's the outsider.
Yeah.
I'm no leader. I came because I had no choice. I came to save my own.
See the training growing up with Aquaman.
Mira's bad, man.
Pretty redhead, man.
Different worlds.
You know, that's a wick, right?
That was an awesome scene shot right there.
You are worthy.
I like this Black Manta scene too.
Oh, the Black Manta looks dope. And you need to see the visual for that.
The war is coming to the surface, and I'm bringing the wrath of the 7 seas with me.
That's Michael Jai, I think. No, I don't know.
Right here.
I'm confused. Wrong movie.
You should have a parachute.
Redheads, you gotta love them.
Were they diving into sand?
Yeah, they're diving into sand. I don't understand how they're going to survive that there at the end. I'm confused.
The thick
I'm confused
Aquaman
again there.
skin. From being
The thick Aquaman skin?
Yeah, he's got thick skin, man.
No, but not when he's in water.
No, you see your skin's thick from the pressure of the ocean. Ugh. Do we have to spend 5 minutes on barometric?
Look, I know it's Shark Week, but yo, come on.
Okay, so first impressions trailer.
I really like the trailer. I got to be honest with you, man. I was seeing people post about these things, and they were like,
somebody posted somebody lame.
Yeah,
I
really like this trailer. Like Joey said, it reminds me of Black Panther. It's going to be creating a universe. It looks good. One of my big concerns was like, how are they going to be speaking? How are they going to look when they're underwater? Is it going to look really crazy? And it looks good. It already looks good. And Jason Momoa seems like he's killing it. Seems like he's got a nice wit about him. Seems like the plot's going to be good. Black Mantis looks good. His little crew. I'm excited about it, man. The only thing that could mess it up now if the writing is not great, but it looks really good.
Looks really good. Looks like the plot's good.
James Wan is good.
I can take a bite out of it without.
Yeah, I want to see people. I always wanted to see somebody ride a shark. Anybody ever seen that before?
And seahorses, giant seahorses.
Giant seahorses.
Yeah. I'm looking.
I don't know if that exists or not in real life, but. Joey, you're of course.
Well, that's why we go to the movies to watch it.
Yeah,
we already know what you're gonna say about Aquaman, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's great. I'm loving. I love what Black Manta looks like. I love the helmet. He's shooting the beams out of his frames. It's awesome. Yeah, Jason Momoa I think is gonna hit it out the park with this one, and I think James Wan is an awesome director to do it, especially with all the sea creatures in Atlantis that we're probably gonna see. And like I said, it was one big shot where. Dope shot where there's a big tidal wave and there's like all these sea creatures coming out and it's like the surface like clashing with the underwater. It's visuals are just amazing. I just really can't wait for this movie to drop already.
I'm excited. I like it. I dig it. Can't wait for it. I'm gonna be first in line to get my tickets. So go see it when it comes out. Aquaman. Of course, you want to check out that trailer? Go check it out online.
And yo, Digimon Hansu's in this movie too.
Yeah.
No joint.
So he's gonna be in. So he was in Guardians 1. He's gonna be in Captain Marvel, and he's in Shazam, and he's in this one. But he's playing a completely different character in Aquaman than he is in Shazam.
Really? Interesting. All right, so I'm excited about that. Let's talk about some other trailers. We won't play the audio these because we don't want to bore everybody with a bunch of trailer audio. But we will talk about a lot of the other new trailers that also came out. But my big question is, where is the Venom trailer?
We did get Venom.
There was a Venom
stills.
trailer. They talked about the Venom trailer. They talked about how awesome it was. He was biting people's heads off and stuff like that. But where's the trailer? I can't find it online. It's not on nowhere. This is bad marketing, Sony. Come on, Sony.
It's great marketing because here's the thing. You think Venom owes you something. Venom don't play by no rules.
They do. They got to sell me the product.
This is not Spider-Man we're talking about.
They got to sell me. They got to sell me the product.
There's a little Venom in all of us. You should know what the trailer is.
I don't even know if I want to consume this yet.
I'm in. I'm in on it. Some of the stills that drop, like you see, and they explain one of them. This one I'm looking at in particular, where he's about to bite off somebody's head, which looks pretty awesome. And I love the way.
Share that with me?
I love the.
Share it with the camera.
Yeah,
there
right there. Bam.
Oh yeah, very nice.
This is awesome. So I'm pretty sold on it. I'm glad they're not giving us too much because it's giving me time to wonder. And they're not. Because obviously the big draw is going to be seeing Tom Hardy in the full Venom outfit or the symbiote pretty much take over. So
it's CGI, buddy.
I don't want to give, So I don't want to give away
in a green suit with some dots on.
Yeah, I don't want to give. I'm glad that they're not giving away too much. I'm glad we saw him at the end of the official trailer, and I hopefully when it gets closer, probably like September, end of August, we'll get some a little bit more.
I'm slowly more and more getting interested in Venom.
Really?
I was really concerned about the whole Spider-Man tie-in.
It's not going to tie in from what I'm hearing.
And now I don't. I'm not really that concerned. I'm a Tom Hardy supporter. It looks decent.
Yeah, me too. I like that guy's acting.
I don't think he would do something bad. Well, you never know.
Tom Hardy's not bad.
I'm just not sold, guys. I'm not sold.
But here's the thing. What I like that they kind of clarified is the fact that it's not super directly tied in with the MCU and that Spider-Man. That if it does do really well, that then the talks of, because Tom Holland really wants to do a Spider-Man in Venom, Homecoming 3 or 4, whatever. Yeah. So
I'm just not sold. I'm just not sold, guys. I'm not sold.
You're not sold because it's not part of the whole thing. Like,
I'm not sold.
I wasn't either, because it's like I want to see I don't want to see Venom take over an entire movie by himself. I don't know how comfortable I feel with that.
Yeah.
But I did want to see him and have Spider-Man take him on. For
I smell something fishy, and it's not the Aquaman movie.
Somebody's gonna have to make a fish joke.
All right, so we'll wait for that Venom trailer when it finally goes online, so we can actually consume it and decide how we feel about it. So some other cool trailers came out for fans of the Unbreakable and Split. Trilogy, or should I say, it was just sequel to Unbreakable was Split.
Right.
And that's M. Night Shyamalan. Am I saying his last name?
Shyamalan.
Yeah.
That's his creation. He's the director. He created those shows.
Universe.
Yeah, he created his own universe. Unbreakable, of course, is the older movie with Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis.
19 years ago, it'll be, that movie came out when Glass dropped.
I actually need to see. I need to see that, and I need to see. I haven't seen Split yet.
You never seen Unbreakable?
I've seen Unbreakable, but I don't remember it. It's not fresh in my mind.
Yeah, it was it 2000 or 99?
I need to watch it again. I need to rewatch it, and then also watch Split so I can get ready for this movie. Because I tell you what, I did see the Glass trailer, which is the next installment of this trilogy, and that's a serious movie, man. Looks like a serious movie.
What did you think? Did you like?
I'm intrigued. Intrigued enough that I need to go back. I'm gonna go watch Split now because now I'm really intrigued. I need to be invested in the whole thing.
Right. So I'm really excited. This is my favorite trailer.
Really?
Of the whole weekend. Yeah.
It's something you like.
Yeah.
100%.
I like this. I like the Aquaman though.
All right,
but this was dope.
Yeah.
This was dope to me because I really liked Unbreakable, and then when they did Split,
I did like.
You don't really think it's tied in. They give you something towards the end,
right?
And now seeing this, and Samuel Jackson seems like he's doing a bang up job of playing the villain. Like everyone's. It's like a culmination. Everyone's fully fleshed out. This is their Infinity War.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, this is the culmination of these films, and I was excited about the trailer. It looked dope.
Really.
Like it's gonna be a good film.
All right, I'm gonna go. I
like stoic Bruce Willis too.
I need to go back and watch it all. So
it's gonna be good.
Joey?
I thought it was great. I'm really looking forward to this movie. I love Samuel Jackson as Mr. Glass. I loved it when it was an Unbreakable because it was an ill twist.
Yes, it was.
And throughout the way the narrative was, and you thought he really had Bruce Willis's back when he was just really setting up like for a whole nother thing. Spoiler alert, my bad.
Yeah.
But
you had 19 years.
You haven't watched.
Yeah, 19 years.
Now. Come on.
Like I was like, what? I was like, what, 10?
Yeah. You got problems.
12.
We can't help you. Okay?
Yo, so but one thing I was curious about is like how they caught, and I hope obviously probably explain it in Split. In Glass, how they caught James McAvoy's character, the Beast. Like they're all in a room together.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
they got Bruce Willis chained up. He ain't doing nothing wrong. He's just trying to save people.
So something happened. Something happened.
Yeah,
something happened. Just the idea that
I just want to know, but see, that's why it makes me want to go see it some more.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're excited about Glass. We're looking forward to that.
I'm gonna say one evil thing about it. I do want to see Samuel Jackson break more bones. I don't know why. In the original Unbreakable, they used to be the funniest thing.
Yo, for real, when he was trying to go down the steps,
die laughing, dude. He had 72 breaks. I busted out laughing in the theater. Yo,
did you count them?
Yeah, because he would say it. He was like, I had 52 breaks. Like that was one of his things he was keeping.
Oh,
track.
That's right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, poor thing.
See, that's why I need to rewatch it. See, I forget those little details.
Hilarious.
All right, guys. Anyway. So another trailer that came out in the TV world, or actually the Netflix world, we talked about this last episode, how awesome the Voltron Legendary Defender TV show is on Netflix.
Yeah.
And if you're not watching it, you need to, because especially if you're a fan of Voltron and you've just been disconnected from the world, you need to watch the past seasons. But they're getting into the season 7 where they're actually returning to Earth. And in the trailer, have you watched the trailer yet?
I have not.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ruin it for you anyway because I like to do that for you.
That's fine.
So they returned to Earth, and it's unfortunately not the same Earth that they left. So there's a big open plot there for them to delve into, and I guess we're introduced to Shiro's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
They confirmed that he will be a gay character.
Yeah.
I guess he has always been a gay character since the beginning, but they're gonna introduce his boyfriend or his ex-boyfriend, should I say?
Yeah.
Because he has a flashback or relationship with him. Remember, they saved him in season 6 from being a sleeper agent for Zarkon.
Yeah.
And for the witch. So, it looks interesting. It looks exciting. I just want to see how they're gonna include Vehicle Voltron. That's why I like Vehicle Voltron too.
So is anybody watching Voltron? Because listen, I'm watching it, but I feel like grown men are like acting like they're not watching this show.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched Voltron.
Yeah.
No, I'm into it, man. I'm into it, and I get everybody who talks about me about Voltron, like, I used to like that.
I used to like Voltron.
You know, Voltron's on Netflix right now, brand new show, and it's raw, and they're like, oh yeah, and like, yeah, like, oh, I need to watch it. And usually, like 3 days later, they're like, man, I went to Netflix and watched Voltron. Oh my god,
it's like Fight Club. Like people, you bring it up in public, people are like, oh, man, don't bring up Voltron in public, man. Stop talking, hit me
Voltron,
on the interwebs.
Go watch that Voltron joint, son.
Green Lion.
So go check out Voltron if you like that stuff. Okay. Also, we got a trailer for the season 2 of Iron Fist. I know how we all felt about season 1 of Iron Fist.
Yes.
Also, his introduction to the Defenders was okay. Meddling at best. He did actually have a good. If you've watched the most recent season of Luke Cage,
I did,
and he was actually pretty good in that.
I will say this: he redeemed himself in that one.
Yeah,
that first season was brutal.
Yeah. I just really felt
didn't dislike
Iron
it as
Fist.
much. It definitely wasn't great. It definitely wasn't great in my opinion.
I got the feeling in the first season that I could hit him with a dodgeball and defeat him.
His mustache is whack.
Yeah.
In the trailer, he turns in the trailer. It's actually just a fight scene. The trailer, really, him saving a person getting mugged.
Yeah,
and he turns up the skills there in the fight scene. So
I'm watching Iron Fist for Colleen Wing. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah,
and that's not like a misogynist thing.
Yeah,
it's just she's the better fighter. She's the more exciting fighter to watch. She has like a dope backstory with the hand. So I'm really watching for her. I'm hoping that there'll be some Misty Knight stuff in there, some Luke Cage crossover.
I think it's gonna happen. So I think it's gonna redeem himself hopefully in season 2. So I think that comes out August 10th.
Oh, okay.
So that's coming soon, right around the corner. So we're gonna ingest that soon.
You gotta go binge Luke Cage and then go.
Watch you need to watch Luke Cage. If you haven't watched that, ladies and gentlemen, go please watch.
Luke Cage is awesome. Yeah.
Luke Cage is awesome. You're missing out if you're not watching Luke Cage.
I love the soundtrack too.
Yeah. Oh, that was the best part. All the special guests of the soundtrack they had.
It's awesome. Top 5 Dead or Alive.
They had KRS-One. They had. Oh man, it was awesome. I really enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the jazz too. I really like all the jazz acts. So go check out Iron Fist season 2, August 10th, I believe. It will be available on Netflix. And then we also got a Walking Dead season 9 trailer. And we've talked about the folly of Walking Dead here before you were involved in the show, Jared.
I've been hearing this one this time around that this is gonna be the last time we're gonna see Rick.
That's what we hear. Yeah. We hear this is the finale of Rick Grimes here.
He's leaving the show. Listen, I'm all for it. And I don't have a problem with Rick Grimes or the actor. But I want the shows to. That's why I love Game of Thrones so much because they'll kill somebody. Like they just you like them?
Yeah,
and just nice. Like get rid of them. And Rick and Daryl and all them been hanging in there for a long time. So I'm okay with seeing them go. I actually like this trailer. I'll be honest with you, I was excited.
I liked it.
I was excited because I was feeling a little lackluster about the show, and I was like, okay, here we go. They're taking a different angle. Still gonna be zombies and stuff, but I like this. I like this trailer. Yeah, this is a good one.
I'll watch it.
I'm in.
I think I'm in. What about you, Joey? You're into for Walking Dead at all?
I can't.
No time for it.
Keep up with it sporadically, but not as of lately. I kind of lost interest.
Interesting.
But I'm interested in seeing how Rick goes out, though. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right. So looking forward to that. New season of Walking Dead coming soon. I guess they got rid of that Talking Dead stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll just move on from that. Can
I recommend a new host for Talking Dead, Mr. Tarik Lewis here? Oh. He's available.
Yeah,
contact his booking agent right now.
Again, let me go delete my tweets. Clear some things up.
You see how we connected both stories there? You see? Interesting. So another trailer for another movie that's going to be coming out for all the anime fans out there. You love Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Z.
Yeah. they got the Brawly movie coming out, which is apparently is some super strong unknown Saiyan.
Yeah.
That comes out of nowhere, I guess. I guess there was an older movie before.
The Broly movie back in
Dragon
the day
Ball
was
Z.
the joint.
Yeah.
It was like 2 of them.
It was like a past, like a history movie, in the past of the homeworld of where these Saiyans are at. The Saiyan homeworld.
Vegeta, Planet Vegeta.
And apparently he's back.
I'm all in for Broly.
Yeah.
One of my favorite.
The action was good.
Characters.
The action was good. So apparently in the trailer, he says he's fighting Vegeta first, and he's fighting Frieza, then he's fighting Goku.
Yeah, I'm all in for it. So. I didn't finish Dragon Ball Super, but I've heard a lot of.
Me neither.
It, so
I couldn't stay into it. I had to jump around because I just needed to know what happened.
Yeah,
because I was more interested in the fights than the actual plot.
So
why did we watch Dragon Ball anyway? Do we watch it for the plot, or watch it for the?
There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking. And eating the rice patties for half an hour. Yeah, absolutely.
I skipped a lot of those episodes, but we moved on to the tournament. Get to the nitty gritty. But definitely looking forward to that. I can't wait to watch that. There was a new trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Crime of Grindelwald.
Yeah,
for all the Harry Potter fanatics out there. I like the Harry Potter world, the whole universe. I like this introduction of the American wizards.
Yeah,
into the universe.
So I'm going to say something a little sacrilegious. There's a potential that I might like these movies more than the Harry Potter films.
I agree,
because the Harry Potter films are good, but they're so drawn out to get to the end. And
the books are definitely better than the movies.
Absolutely. So I'm all in for this one. They got Jude Law and Johnny. Is it Johnny Depp?
Yeah,
right?
and he showed up on the panel too.
Yeah, did he?
Yes. He did.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
everybody went
he showed
crazy.
up dressed up. He supposedly. He showed up dressed
it's
up
Johnny
as the
Depp.
character.
I mean, of course.
That's just how he dresses.
I just think people are gonna watch it just because of Johnny Depp, isn't it?
I think it draws extra attention. That's the star power that obviously the success off the first one helped out, and it's like, okay, let's get a big name and really hit it out the park.
Yeah,
right.
So I think it's smart. I mean, with Johnny Depp, this guy. What interesting character hasn't he played?
Yeah. I just want to see.
Definitely.
I just want to see.
It's definitely gonna be interesting.
I want to see a unicorn smoking a blunt. One of these
Boom. Well, it's the American wizard, so anything can happen.
Can happen, dog.
So we're looking forward to that movie. Of course, we got a trailer for Godzilla King of Monsters. That also came out of San Diego Comic-Con, and I don't know. I liked it. I thought there was like a Mothra Godzilla battle there.
It was weird. Was it like everybody's dying or something like that? They had to unleash these monsters for what?
Unrelated to the trailer, of course, to this trailer. I've been watching the Godzilla anime movie on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to tell everyone that if you think your life is bad, you need to see what happens to these characters here on the Godzilla anime show on Netflix. Because they all get killed all the time, and it's like really depressing.
All the time.
And I was like, I figured I'll watch part 2, and they'll get it together, and they'll figure out a way to defeat them. And I got to the end, I was like, man, that was really depressing. I don't want to ruin it for you, but
they do a lot of yelling in those movies. They do a lot of yelling at the monsters. He's a monster, like the monster cares. Oh no, don't hurt my feelings. No need.
But yeah, it was weird. Like, and is it tied into the first Godzilla movie?
No, I don't believe so. I think this is his own thing.
Is it? I thought it might have been tied into, because remember the
or
other
maybe
one?
It's in the monster universe of that monster universe they tried to make.
You talking about Pacific Rim?
Not Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
with the mummy.
Oh,
and
with King Kong. Was King Kong in that?
A good question.
No.
Maybe quite possibly. Yeah, King Kong. I think as well.
I'm thinking this is from the.
I think King Kong. Yeah.
From the other Godzilla movie from like 2011 or something.
Yeah, the one with old boy who played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron.
Yeah. So can we just say we have a unanimous confusion about this movie? So we figured out where it's coming from.
Yeah.
It's Godzilla. He's gonna be fighting monsters. Go watch it if that's your thing. That's about it.
Godzilla looks like he's been doing dips and shrugs. He got the shoulder muscles came out.
They got that slow motion camera, going there.
When I was a kid, like this was my thing. I was fascinated with. I used to read these little books all the time about the original Godzilla and Ghidorah and Mothra. So I loved the trailer because I was seeing all these monsters from the my childhood that haven't been on film in like 60 years or so.
This is your thing.
So I'm hyped up about Godzilla. Definitely. And it's what is it going to be? It's going to be an action movie. It's going to be Godzilla's up there having a discussion, then I'm going to be upset.
Philosophical discussion with Mothra there sitting in the front of a volcano.
Smash some buildings. I'll be okay if The Rock just happens to appear. I'm fine.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, just smash some buildings.
I mean, feels like the movie's just missing The Rock.
Yeah, right.
Jump out some skyscrapers without a leg.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a direct. It is directly connected with the last Godzilla movie from 2014.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where does it say that?
Well, I'm just reading that off of Google right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't believe it.
This thing looks like
I don't believe
legit.
it. I think that's fake news. But
anyway, what is Wikipedia?
Why would Google Live?
Wait. Well, yeah. Well, I guess they're gonna do Godzilla vs Kong in 2020.
Yeah, I heard that was coming.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. So look forward to that, Godzilla King of Monsters. We also got for all the Star Trek people out, the Trekkies out there, we got Star Trek Discovery Season 2 trailer that also came out of San Diego Comic-Con. And me being a Trekkie myself, I got into Season 1. Have you watched it?
I have not.
I enjoyed it.
No.
I enjoyed it very much. Have you watched Star Trek Discovery Season 1?
No, I think I stopped watching Star Trek after the third installment with Chris Pine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and let me just say, Star Wars is a far superior.
Yeah.
Line, but we're not here to start beef.
No. We ain't here for the smoke, man.
It's bananas and pineapples.
I think I stopped after was it Star Trek Next Generation growing up.
Different textures and different tastes. Definitely the two franchises, but I do enjoy the Discovery, and it also has a pre-Kirk Enterprise that's going to be guest starring in this season.
Okay,
which is captained by the character Captain Pike.
Okay,
so. The action looks really good. It looks really interesting. I liked the first season. The first season caught me for a loop. I didn't like the first episode. I thought it was kind of boring. I was like, what am I watching here? And then it went into overdrive like at the end, and it just took over my life for how many episodes it was. So if Star Trek's your thing, go try it out. I know it's a big issue about people wanting to pay for the CBS online access to watch it. Apparently, anybody overseas can watch it on Netflix. And only in the United States you have to pay for the CBS online.
Oh, man.
So... it's when that Amazon stick comes in, baby,
Speedy, you going to jail. Find another person. You said bootleg too many times.
Did I say that?
At least me and Joey are splitting accounts.
For real.
You straight bootleg.
We putting something on it.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Pay the money. CBS needs the money, okay? They keep making these shows. So, also for the CW fans out there who like the Arrowverse, we got a new trailer for Legends of Tommorrow and also Arrow. Apparently, Arrow is in jail right now. They finally locked him up. So, yeah, it should be. And it's very interesting. I like the arc. I was a little disappointed about last season about Arrow, but we'll see what happens. I wish it was more cohesiveness to the Arrowverse. That way, more people will get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it lost me at a certain point, I will admit, because I really started.
Legends is fun.
I really started getting into Flash, and the Flash Arrow crossovers were really good, and the Supergirl would come in.
The Crisis, they had a Crisis on Earth X. That was really good. The crossover, whatever, all the shows.
But it's starting to get confusing now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they had two crossovers. They had the one that they fight the aliens, and then they had the Crisis on Earth X. Both crossovers are all really, really good. Probably better than anything that the Justice League movie scrounged up. Yeah, it was really, really good. So check those out if you like all the Arrowverse stuff on the CW. And I think that's it for us. All we got for today on Geek Culture Congress. Of course, anything I'm missing, Tarik?
I kind of think, is there anything? I think we kind of touched on everything. We talked about Cloak and Dagger last week.
We did.
We're doing good.
Yeah, we're on point. So we'll get into talk about some other stuff that probably we're watching. We haven't talked about Runaways. We haven't talked about The Gifted. The Gifted was there at San Diego Comic-Con. I believe there's another trailer for their TV show too. Okay. I couldn't even find online yet as well.
I'm wondering where this Dark Phoenix trailer is going to be. What's going on with that?
Well, we talked about that.
They said it was because I know there was
Comcast dropped their bid for the Fox stuff, so Disney's got the green light for
I saw that.
to go in.
Yeah, I did see that, but I know that they're still going to go through with this Dark Phoenix movie, X-Men.
Yes,
it's going to be the last one.
Yeah, might be. Oh, they got the New Mutants movie too as well. That's supposed to come out.
That's true. So
there's a trailer for that already. So I mean, it's like in post production.
This thing's supposed to be, and then Fox said it's still on the schedule for February 2019.
I mean, get me. If we got trailers for stuff, that means it's in post production already, right?
Are you talking about for New Mutants?
Movies.
Yeah,
in general.
Yeah, absolutely. They're reshooting some scenes in New Mutants.
Yeah, because they pushed it back.
Yeah, of course. But it's in post. I mean, it's like they did initial shooting is done.
Yeah.
So usually like cash checks are cashed already. You know what I mean? At that point, right?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. I'm asking the actor because I don't have no idea. You know what I mean? I don't live in that world.
I'm sure they got a deposit or something.
Something like that. That's what I'm saying. They invested already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got to finish the project. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Fox franchise, the X-Men universe there. And we'll see what happens with Deadpool because we don't even know if we're going to get a part 3.
Yeah, I'd be okay with just 2.
Yeah, me too. I think it was fine.
Yeah, I want to see X-Force film now. Do you want to see
There
X-Force?
you go.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't kill them all.
Or Cable film.
All right, guys. So another Geek Culture Congress will be coming hopefully in a couple weeks or so. And of course, we are going to be at our first Comic-Con.
Together. I was there last year.
Well, we're talking about which one?
The Tampa one?
The Tampa one. Well, we're going to be there, but not officially.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go there guerrilla, and we're going to record some stuff and get some interviews, as many interviews as we can with anybody who wants to talk with us. And, of course, they're having a Stranger Things panel with 2 actors. So we're going to record that audio and put it up on the Geek Culture Congress as soon as I can get it up.
Yeah.
Because the Wi-Fi in the Tampa Convention Center sucks. The Wi-Fi. So, the Wi-Fi. Yeah. But we'll try. We'll try our best to get it up. If I have to step outside to do it, we will. And we'll get that up and bring it to you as soon as possible. Because Stranger Things was not represented at San Diego Comic-Con. So if you want to know about Stranger Things, what's happening in the future, the lights on Tampa right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
So we're going to get that to you here up on Geek Culture Congress. Also, we're going to be at the Infinity Comic Con. Let me get my calendar here because I always forget the date. I want to say it's the 25th and the 26th.
Yeah, 25th
of
August.
We will be out there. That's a smaller Comic Con, but that's in Kissimmee, Florida. And we'll be out there in the booth of the Armas Comics. We interviewed him about his comic book, Alienox. We'll be aligned with him out there promoting the podcast and hopefully try and get some interviews and at least get some pictures with fans for the Instagram. Of course, follow us on Instagram, Geek Culture Congress. On Facebook, a lot of the trailers, I shared them on the Facebook page, so you can find them in one place. Go to Geek Culture Congress on Facebook. We are on every single media podcast platform that I could think of.
Nice.
Spotify, iTunes, the Google Podcasts. We're on iHeart. We're on even locally now on the website, 94.1's website in the podcast section. So if all that is too complicated for you, just go to wild94.com and go to podcasts, and you can find all the new episodes of Geek Culture Congress there right now as well. And of course, anything happen in your world, Tarik?
I'm just going to go to the gym this week.
There you go.
I don't really have anything going on.
Nothing going on, but go ahead and drop your socials and then they can follow you and everything like that.
You can find me. My name is Tarik on Instagram and Twitter. And also just hit Tarik Lewis at the YouTube page.
That's right. You got some new videos that you did.
I got some new videos uploaded, and there'll be more and more coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Mr. Joey Franchise.
Yeah, continue to follow me. Actually, I will be in the gym. I actually have a lot of footage on my gram lately. Yeah. Doing this whole transformation, trust the process type of thing. At Joey Franchise on Twitter and Instagram. And of course, tune in Wild 94.1 out here in Tampa, 7 to midnight. Holding it down.
Of course, you can catch me, my nocturnal life. I moonlight as a DJ. Follow me, DJ Speedy JR, and I'll be at a boxing match, ESPN boxing match at Kissimmee on Saturday, providing the music. So if you're into the sports world, I'll be out there providing the music for that. We're doing the Comic-Con. We're going to be doing MegaCon Tampa as well. Hopefully soon, I'll be able to officially announce that. We're waiting for some things to come through, some approvals, and then hopefully we'll be out there. And we might just be at Tampa too, officially. I don't know.
We don't know yet.
We got Mr. Tarik Lewis working on that, so we'll see what happens.
I'm gooned up. I'm ready.
But anyway, we're going in there anyway. All right, Mr. Tampa Comic-Con people, going in there anyway. All right, guys. All right, so that's it for Geek Culture Congress today. Same bad time, same bad channel. And thank you so much for tuning in and share us with a friend, please. Thank you so much. Till next time. Peace.